On this how-to video, we're going to discuss how to update or change a hosted PBX user's extension. So in the example that we're going to go over today, extension number 5273 has been requested to be changed to extension 5888. To accomplish this, simply go to the global search within the main sign-on page or within any page within Voice Portal. Global search is always persistent at the upper right-hand side. So 5273 is the current extension we want to look for. It finds a match. Here is the user and the match 5273. I'll click on edit. This will load the user screen or user section within Voice Portal, and you can see that up here within what we call the breadcrumbs. So you're within the location 65050. You are, and then within the user, Brian Murray. And within this section, you are currently at the profile and you see all the information at a glance, if you will, for Brian, email address, DID, and extension. So in this case, we want to edit the extension. To do that, we click on the edit user underneath the action section. You can disregard this error, it's not applicable for this. So extension number is currently 5273. The request is to set 5888 as that extension. So I'll just edit out the 273 and replace with 5888. And then hit save. That is really the extent of what is needed to change or update the user's extension. At this point, the changes have not been pushed in yet. You have to hit save. And I'll just make a point here is that at this point now, we have not determined or searched if 5888 is available. So if it is already being used by another end user in your organization, you will get an error. If it's not, it will say save successfully. And if it is already consumed, you'll have to use another value for that extension. So I'll go ahead and hit save. You'll be presented with a few different action items here. So this end user has a number of different devices that are associated with his extension. It's asking you, do you want to save and reboot these devices if they are capable of being remotely rebooted? In this case, the extension change does not necessarily require a reboot of the endpoint. Once I make this change, any other user within my organization can dial 5888 and reach me once the change has been submitted successfully. So in this example, I'm going to say save without reboot. Now it's processing this change, and here's a good time to indicate that any changes made within Voice Portal are pushed in immediately into our platform. If it says information was successfully changed, as it just popped up there and went away real quickly, these changes are now live. They are pushed directly into our platform. And again, as I mentioned, anybody within my organization can now dial 5888. So you see that the change has been reflected here within the dashboard section. So at this point, that end user request to change the extension has been completed.